everyone, welcome back to Homegrown Passion. Today's video I'm going to do a comparison between Rockwool and Oasis cubes. I haven't used Rockwool in years and I just thought, I'd try to see if there's any difference now. And I'm only going to do it with my pelleted lettuce, so we'll see how that turns out. It's going to be over a few week period, but today's going to be my start. And also, I haven't done a greenhouse update, so I'm going to take you through the greenhouse and show you everything that's going on in here. Well, it's a super gloomy day outside. It's been raining all day. It's so humid in here. It's kind of actually raining here because the humidity is so high. So it's a good day to be in the greenhouse. So here's the nursery channel. Has all my different lettuces I have growing for the farm market. They're not quite ready to go out into channels yet, so they're sitting under here. But it's so fun to have all the different varieties going. And you notice I have this black cover over this so I don't get any algae. This is what I'm harvesting next week for my CSA. It's Win-Win is the variety. It's a white bok choy. And you're going to be amazed at how much this grows in the next 4 days. Over here I have my leaf broccoli, which again is for the CSA program. This is a seed that's been discontinued by Johnny's Seed. Luckily last year when I bought some I got a ½ pound, so I should be good for a year or so. Got some red cloud growing here. That's the red tatsoi. Be ready in about 4 weeks. And again, here's my favorite to grow, endive. I had a few Chinook left over from last week's harvest for the CSA program. This is really good in salads and in smoothies. It's the edible chrysanthemums. Here I have my baby lettuces growing. These will be ready for the farm market. These guys are going to be ready for the June 18th farm market. And over here, I think I planted these guys a little too soon. This is 5-star lettuce. It's a spring mix. So I think the family and I are going to be enjoying these. So I started these seeds in April thinking, maybe I can get another harvest off some spinach since we like it so well. Well, it looks like I better harvest because it's getting huge. And I'm still eating the stuff I harvested a week or 4 weeks ago. So hopefully it doesn't bolt. It's supposed to get warm next week, so we'll see what happens. So here we have some collard greens I'm growing for the farm market. And then over here I do 2 seeds. I do a red and green oak leaf. Real popular. Seems like most people like the oak leaf variety of lettuce. It has a sweeter, nuttier flavor and a really tender texture. This here is Green Star. I think it's a romaine leaf lettuce cross. It was really popular last year at the market, so got it going again here. And there's nothing better than adding some red lettuce to your salads to give them some color and some more antioxidants. So here's some red Salanova oak leaf. As you can see, these lettuces are a little bit bigger than the ones I was just showing you, because these are the guys for the first market. So you try to plan it out so everything's ready to harvest when you need it. And coming up I have some Carlton, which will be in 2 weeks for the CSA program. So it's kind of cool. I know you guys noticed the last few times of videos when I've done updates, the greenhouse hasn't been too full. Now I'm getting there. This side over here I got a few more channels to clean. When I get that done, I'll be ready to plant this up because I think I have 4 trays to get in here. Here's a quick update on the flowers. These guys are going to be put outside this coming up weekend. I'm going to miss them in the greenhouse. I love the smell of petunias and all the pretty colors, but yeah, they got to go outside so I can enjoy them around the deck. Part of these are Devon's, so she's going to take them home too. And then we have our bedding petunias over here. Got another basket and then all the ones for the bedding. These are some geraniums, again, that Devon started from seed. I'm so pleased at how well they're doing. Well, I hope you liked my quick little update of everything that's going on in here. And now I'm going to go in and start my seeding. If you're wondering about that squeaking noise, I think my maintenance man needs to replace that belt or tighten it up. So we'll get that done here shortly. So I'm getting the Oasis cubes ready here. Like I said before in prior videos, you really have to make sure you soak these all the way down. You know it's all the way soaked when the water dances across the top. Now don't forget, I use nutrient water to soak down my different pads here. So now I'm going to go get the Rockwool one and soak it down. This brings back memories, watering down the Rockwool. When we first started, that's all we used was Rockwool. And about 4 years ago, I went to the Oasis cubes. The reason being is Oasis is cheaper, and instead of a 200 count cell here, the Oasis has 276. So that's quite a bit more for a cheaper price. But we'll see what the germination rate is and how the plants look in our comparison here. This looks like it's pretty well saturated. Like anything, you want to make sure both of them, whatever medium you use, is well saturated with nutrient water. So here's the side-by-side comparison. You can see the pads are about the same size, but you can see the cubes here on the Oasis are a lot smaller than the ones here on the Rockwool. And these are a nice big hole, which they didn't used to have, so it should be interesting to see how well it does. So what I'm going to do for my comparison here is I'm seeding for my farm market, so I'm seeding for the first weekend of July, July 2nd, and I usually do 48 rucks. So what I'm going to do is 24 here because these are 12 across and 20 in the Rockwool because they're 10 across. And I'll keep going by my different cultivars I'm going to do. So it's going to be Rex, it's going to be Green Forest, Red Salanova Oakleaf, Muir, Skyphos Fusion, Green Salanova Oakleaf, Green Star, and some Endive. So I'll get these all planted and we'll see what the germination happens and see how well they grow. So I guess since I'm doing two different pads with the same cultivar in there, I'm going to have to do double of the tags here, so I'll get those all ready so I don't get myself confused. So on the Oasis cube, I am using this single seed Oasis cube. A lot of times I have the multi-seed for when I do my Asian greens, so this should be comparing more apples to apples. So I thought I'd bring you guys outside today and show you what I'm doing. It's kind of nice out, a little bit warm in the high tunnel, but so I'm out here in front of it, kind of in the shade working. But I'm planting some of my tomatoes, my paste tomatoes, so Doug can make me some tomato sauce this summer. These guys were in the greenhouse getting a little leggy, so I got them planted pretty deep here in 3-gallon grow bags. And I'm using Pro Mix as my medium, not doing the vermiculite perlite mixture. So here's the growing medium I'm using, general purpose. Get this from Yoder Supply there in Fredericksburg. And worked out really well last year when I used it to top dress the plants to keep the moisture in. So I think out here in the high tunnel this year it's going to be a lot better. So I'll keep you updated on how these things are going. Well, here's the strawberries in the high tunnel. They're really taking off. Really happy of their progress. Well, I hope you guys liked today's video of all the updates and my comparison I'm going to do with the Rockwool and the Oasis. So like always, leave me any questions, comments, and suggestions down below. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next video.